There's something in the air, just a saying. Everyday sounds all around us. A mood or a picture created by waves and frequencies. Signals that can be measured in decibels and in hertz. Signals up there somewhere, in the atmosphere, invisible. But some signals bring less welcome information. The bad news we don't want to hear. In member countries of the European Union, the telephone number for emergencies is 112. But in Norway you can also access emergency medical assistance on 113.
Er det medisinsk nødtelefon Ankovås?
Ja, hei. Jeg ringer fra Skipadalen. Ja, i Kvam. Det er 4 personer som er krasjet her, og det ser ut som i hvert fall 2 av dem er veldig skadde.
Kan du se om de puster?
Hva vi skal gjøre da?
Kan du gå bort, eller den som du har med deg, gå bort og løfte hodet hans forsiktig bakover og se om han begynner å puste da?
Du skal bøye hodet forsiktig tilbake til normal stilling, sier hun.
Det har vi gjort. Men vi får ikke kontakt med han.
Og dette her var imellom Nordheimsund og Øystese, stemmer det?
Ja.
Ja, og hva var navnet ditt?
Jeg heter Anne Vassbotten.
Hvis du bare holder linjen nå og ikke legger på, så skal jeg sende ut ressurser til deg og folk som kan hjelpe deg.
The on-duty nurse at the Emergency Communication Center asks a series of carefully structured questions to obtain an overview of the emergency incident, instigates the appropriate response, and gives advice and guidance to the caller.
Dette her Ankovås som sender ut redningsalarm i Kvam kommune. Det Ankovås som sender redningsalarm til brand.
What's special is that this accesses not only the ambulance service, but also the whole national network of medical services.
Vi har fått melding om en trafikkulykke med 4 personer involvert, midt mellom Øystese og Nordheimsund, en plass kallet Skipadalen.
Calls are classified according to required speed of response. Acute emergency, urgent and standard.
Lege 311 har oppfattet meldinger og rykker ut på rød respons fra Nordheimsund legesenter.
Acute emergency, red response, full mobilization of units, ambulance, local doctor, municipal 24-hour medical center, fire service and police.
Det er lege 311 til Ankovås, over. Skadebildet, sånn at jeg tror vi kan få bruk for luftambulansen. Kan du forvarsle de, sånn at de kan være klare, og vi kan gi tilbakemelding når vi er fremme, over?
Ja, hallo, dette er fra Ankovås. Det har skjedd en trafikkulykke i Kvam, så jeg vil gjerne varsle dere om og forhåndsvarsle luftambulansen.
Ja, vi skal varsle luftambulansen med en gang.
The Emergency Communication Center maintains contact with the caller for as long as necessary. It monitors developments, asks follow-up questions and briefs personnel as they arrive. The center maintains contact with all on-scene units by means of the health service's radio communication systems. Everyone involved can communicate on their own rescue communication system. Radio contact is via surface stations, while the location of ambulances can be observed via satellite. Communication is all important. Information back and forth. Standardized procedures are followed. When anyone calls the Emergency Communication Center, when emergency services arrive at the scene of the incident, and so on.
Lege 311 til AMK. Jeg nå ute, har sett på over skadebildet. Her 4 skadde, en som jeg vurderer som multitraume, og vi trenger luftambulansen.
Hallo, det fra AMK Voss igjen. Det gjaldt en trafikkulykke som jeg forhåndsvarslet om i Kvam. Nå har vi fått tilbakemelding fra lege på plassen, og han rekvirerer luftambulanse til en gutt med thorax, abdomen og hodeskader. Han bevisstløs, 18 til 20 år gammel.
The doctor has confirmed that one person is so seriously injured that immediate transportation to Haukeland Hospital in Bergen by helicopter is imperative. 2 people are not seriously injured but require a checkup at the medical center in Norheimsund. The 4th person must be transported to the county hospital in Voss, but his condition is not so serious as to require helicopter transportation.
Der 4 skadde og 2 alvorlige. Dere rykker ut, og dere beregner en flytid på 21 minutter. Det mottatt AMK.
No 2 incidents are alike, but by following established procedures and by learning from experience, emergencies can be handled. Distances in Norway are huge. It's a long country with high mountains, deep valleys, and a coast indented by many fjords, some of them extremely long. Over the years, efficient emergency services have been built up. A good communication system, telephony, computerized communication systems, and satellite communication. When an incident occurs, there is a good state of preparedness. The climate is harsh. Shipping is at risk in all kinds of adverse weather conditions. Nature is unpredictable here. There are dangerous landslides and avalanches. Rail accidents, often in isolated places, as at Åsta. A coastal express boat going down among the skerries. It'll never be possible to avoid accidents altogether. But when there is an accident, Norway has an excellent modern emergency alert system. There's no point in blindly dispatching an ambulance the moment someone makes an emergency call. Instead, resources must be matched to tasks. And this can only be done when a clear picture has been gained of exactly which services are required. A less sophisticated emergency service might have to send a helicopter in every instant to be on the safe side. Here, response matches need. A lot happens simultaneously. Who is responsible for what? Who informs who? The key to success is organization and information. But it must be two-way. Information must go to everyone who needs it and must be clearly understood by all concerned. Everyone must know exactly what to do. The patient's condition deteriorates en route to the hospital in Voss.
Kanskje det et infarkt på gang eller angina, så jeg tror vi prøver å koble på en EKG.
The stabs of pain could be an indication that a heart attack is imminent, or alternately, they could be caused by the patient's chest injuries being more serious than had been thought. The doctor takes an electrocardiogram, and this is transmitted to the hospital to see if a heart attack is likely.
bildet der, og kommer til å be deg trekke pusten inn og holde pusten inne.
When the patient arrives at the hospital, X-rays are taken and are transmitted to Haukeland Hospital for analysis. It does not matter how far away the patient and the examination equipment are from the hospital where the analysis is carried out. Information is digitally transmitted instantaneously and can be displayed on a screen wherever the appropriate expertise is located. We are talking about telemedicine.
Ja. Ja, den har vi mottatt.
Norway is in the forefront in the field of telemedicine, and a sustained effort has been made to develop modern telecommunications to serve medicine. This has won international acclaim. The leading specialist milieu in this field is the telemedicine department of the regional hospital in Tromsø. In tomorrow's hospitals, nurses will, literally at any time, have all the data about a patient, such as results of tests and of earlier examinations at other hospitals, at their fingertips. All you need is a small portable PC and cyberspace spectacles. And to make the information available to the patient or to colleagues, all you do is press on a laser pen, and there you are, graphs or X-ray pictures are displayed on the wall. Telemedicine is practiced today in most ear, nose and throat departments at Norwegian hospitals. Two doctors, one at the patient's side and another connected via the screen, can both communicate with the patient and can conduct an examination together. Video pictures from the patient's ear are available simultaneously to both doctors, so they can collaborate in analysing and discussing the patient's condition. The doctor working through the screen can be miles away, in another town, or even in another country. This woman has diabetes and she is worried about her eyesight. Diagnosis by telemedicine tells her quickly and simply if her retina condition is serious. It makes no difference how far away she is from the specialist. Telemedicine thus saves the patient a long journey. The Norwegian Radium Hospital was involved in international telepathology projects very early on. It has, amongst other things, developed an analysis program for cancer prognosis that has proved very reliable. It's hoped that this can determine if an operation can be postponed, for example, in the case of cancer in the ovaries, until after a woman has had children. Closed specialist networks, where pathologists consult each other or give guidance during operations, have also aroused considerable interest in medical circles.
Hallo, Vera.
Hei, Jon Arne.
I dag har jeg 35 år gammel dame med ovarialkancer, som jeg gjerne vil at du kan hjelpe oss litt med.
Sometimes information is made available on the internet, and specialists anywhere in the world are invited to comment. In these cases, the computer can function as a microscope, allowing you to zoom in on a tumor, as is being done here on the tongue.
Wenn ich zusammenfassen soll, die Bedeutung von der Telemedizin oder Telepathologie speziell in der Zukunft, so glaube ich, dass man mit Sicherheit behaupten kann, sie wird eine große Verbesserung bedeuten für die Diagnostik, zusätzlich mit der Diagnostik als Analysegerät, aber auch durch die Möglichkeit, große Bilddatenbanken anzulegen, sodass man Expertenabgleiche und Lernprozesse viel besser durchführen kann. Und wenn wir an die Möglichkeit denken, der Internetversion von diesen Systemen, können wir diese Informationen auch billig und schnell weitergeben in Länder, die nicht diesen westlichen hohen Standard haben, wie zum Beispiel Entwicklungsländer.
Telemedicine is the optimal combining of modern communications systems and medical knowledge. It is a practical tool. Today's technology allows the exchange of advice, pictures, information, questions and answers so that emergency assets, doctors, paramedics and ambulances can be dispatched where they are needed, when they are needed. Telemedicine can be of critical importance during an operation, or during a medical examination, or when the alarm sounds, at any time, in any place. The emergency services are in a high state of preparedness. A system is in place. The units involved are highly trained. This benefits us all whenever we are in acute need of help.